Hey folks, on the flip side of the child support issue, getting calls from a lot of clients, past and present, they're not getting their child support because the other parent is either refusing to pay or maybe they've been laid off, they're not getting paid. What do they do? Well, that's a good question. And as I said in the first video, you want to try to work with the other parent. See what you can do to minimize the impact. Unfortunately, that parent may not want to work with you. So what are your options? Well, the options that you're left with really are an enforcement. So what is an enforcement? Well, an enforcement is an instrument that we can file with the court, asking the court to hold the other party in both civil and criminal contempt for not paying child support. A child support enforcement is pretty easy. The court order says that the obligor is supposed to pay X dollars amount per month of child support. Either that person did or that person didn't. If they didn't, then they can be held in contempt of court for failing on that obligation. The other thing is the arrears continue to accrue. The child support does not go away simply because they didn't pay it. So if they owed child support for the month of February and they didn't pay, that is an arrearage. March, that is an arrearage. So the thing we need to make sure of is that we're getting on this as soon as possible. We want to make sure that we send letters to the other party. We want to make sure that we do everything we can to prevent filing an enforcement. But what about if you don't necessarily have the money to file the enforcement? Well, courts generally are pretty good about making the person that has refused to pay or the offending party responsible for all attorney's fees, including yours. But the most important thing is we have to get this on file. We have to make sure you're getting relief, and we want to make sure that you're taken care of. So during this time, if there's any question, give us a call. We're always here. We'll be happy to talk to you, and we'll be happy to make things right for you. Thanks.